What's up, you guys? I had to pull over because there's something that's been on my mind today that I really felt like I needed to get out. And the reason why I feel so inspired to talk about this, because I know most of you guys are struggling with this right now. And I say this because I have conversations with you guys on a weekly basis. The general public I speak to on a regular basis because I'm in the space of helping guys improve their health and fitness, and as part of my job is to literally talk to you guys and help you with your health and fitness. So the main things that I'm noticing that a lot of you guys are struggling with are obviously your health and fitness, but it comes from somewhere else, right? You guys are often struggling with your health, the body that you live in, the relationships that you have with other people, as well as your finances. And I've summed all of that into a single theme, which is a lack of self love. Not a lack of knowledge, not a lack of know how, not a lack of motivation, but a lack of self love. Now, before you get defensive and be like, oh no, I truly love myself, please ask yourself this: why don't you deserve the best of everything that there is to be had? Best relationships, best job, best finances, best vehicle, best health, everything, right? Why not? And it's only because somewhere in your youth, the way you grew up, you learned that you don't need to have it. You don't deserve it. You are okay without it. And I'm thinking about all the different conversations I've had with guys where one guy in particular is like, I've never experienced it, so I don't know. I'm used to not having it. And that's not a place to live. That's not, God didn't put you on earth to be substandard in everything. Like, that's messed up. And I feel bad empathetically. Like, I can empathize, like, damn, like, that's really how you feel. Like, that's messed up. But at the same time, I also know you can easily flip the switch so that you can start to see more of what you do want. Now, I know you guys might be, well, Coach Johnny, how the hell do I go from being unemployed to, for example, making $100,000 a year, or not having a girlfriend to having a wonderful, beautiful relationship, or not having the body I want to having the body I want? And it starts with your level of self-love and, in essence, your standards, right? So the theme is always to raise the bar. Like, say your standards are here, your results are also going to be here. And it's like that in everything. So let me take a second and just calm down a little bit as I'm feeling myself getting intense here. But when it comes to you wanting more, there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people think that complacency is okay, and I 100% believe that it is not okay. Being complacent is not okay, because there's generally four phases that humans in society will go through, right? There is the struggle phase, right? And you can experience this in almost any example, right? Nothing is going great. There's the working hard phase. Okay, I'm getting out of struggle, putting in that work, whatever that looks like for you. There's the finding prosperity. So, damn, I worked my ass off. Now I'm out of struggle. And then there's complacency. Now, a lot of people skip all that shit and go straight to complacency. But the issue is to, once you go through the work, when you're about to get into complacent, you keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. And the reason I'm saying that is because life is about the work. It is about the process. It is about the how you're getting from point A to point B. It's not about the destination. And I'm thinking about interviews that I've had with myself or with others, and relationships. It all is about the process and you going through that journey. So whether it's your fitness journey, your financial journey, your relationship journey, right, the self-love journey, it's all a journey. And you have to look at, well, where are you on that journey? Have you even started, right? Have you even started exercising? Are you a virgin? Have you even started dating? Do you have any savings? Do you even have a job? Like, where are you on that journey? And then knowing that there's always steps forward from where you are. Once you can start to kind of grasp that concept, then everything starts to unfold for you, because you are going through the process. And as long as you're going through the process, the variables, the circumstances will improve. But it won't improve if you don't have the awareness of where you're at, if you don't have a consideration of where you want to get to, right? So I'm saying all that to say, to take a second to look at where you're at mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, and realize that wherever you're at, wherever that line is for you, that there's more levels on whatever aspect that you want to see an improvement on. And based off of this message, what I'm telling you is there's always levels of every aspect of whatever it is. Never think that you're so great I can't improve. That's foolishness, because that basically says you know nothing. It basically says you know nothing, because only the wise man knows that he doesn't know. It's the fool who thinks he knows everything and doesn't feel like he has to improve. So again, don't be foolish. Take this moment to really assess yourself and determine, what can I do to improve? What avenues am I lacking in, so that I can put a little bit more focus into that. Now, at the end of this video, I do want to give even more practical steps, because I know it can be challenging navigating all of that. You know, maybe you got 2 jobs, you got 2 kids, you're barely making ends meet. You might be like, well, AJ, like, how am I supposed to start focusing on my health and self-love when I need to put food on the table? I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to tell you how, because I believe that there is so much prosperity in this world that you guys simply need to tap into. Here's what I mean. You are a physical being, but you started out as a seed out of millions. Okay? So out of all the millions, you won that race to become born, first and foremost, right? Within you, because I'm mainly talking to the men, within you are millions, trillions, billions of seeds that you can also produce. Now let's talk about the power of the seed. I actually had a conversation with my father about this not too long ago. The seed, the single most impressive thing on earth, is the seed, because it can grow to a tree and have hundreds and thousands of other seeds. That in itself is an untappable potential of prosperity. One seed, and then a seed is as simple as an idea. A seed is as simple as a literal seed, and how it can grow into create more seeds. So know that you have that seed within you. You have those seeds, plural, multiple seeds, millions of seeds within you right now. And those seeds can be your ideas, because those ideas can turn into other things, right? It could literally be your offspring. Your offspring can turn into other things. Now, everything is the same. As above, so below. So when we're considering the seed that we have, the potential that we have, it is untappable. It is unmatched. There's no limit to the amount of potential that you have. You simply have to acknowledge that you have it and then act accordingly. So say all that to say, practice self-love by acknowledging first the power that you have within, and stop limiting yourself to being complacent for not wanting the best that you could have. I really do hope this hits home for somebody. I'm going to take off again. I just wanted to pull over and talk to you guys about this, because it's something that I've been meditating on. It's a conversation that I've had with my father recently, and it's a theme that I bring up with my customers and clients all the time. So if you have any questions, comments, put it in the captions down below. Thanks for watching, and I will have more conversations like this for you to chew on as we continue to move forward. Talk to you guys soon, and as always, let's raise the bar.